shouldn't know. I got secrets.
Good morning, Stephanie Kammerman, the Stock Whisperer, here with today's Daily Dark Pool Whisper for October 7th, 2019. Hope everybody had a great weekend, and I have tons of whispers for you today, so let's get going. We're going to start with the SPY. We are in a not so great place right now, but I've got two decent setups for you though. So we're watching this 294 level on the SPY, and you could really see that we came up there pre-market. Yep, it's been a wall. If we can break above that, I can see a trade set up to this 295. So here, pull back, and then 296.70 area would be our high-end resistance if we do move up today. However, going to be bearish below 292.50. That is a very major level, and then I can see a downward trade to filling in this gap right here. So those are the two trade setups for the SPY. Let's go to the E-minis. We are going to be bullish above 29.45. That has been a resistance area this morning. And we're going to be bearish below 29.32.50 for the downside. But it's definitely stuck in a lot of, excuse me, moving averages. So may not be the best day to trade. We'll see. We really need to have a breakout or breakdown. Could be tomorrow. The Russell is kind of hitting its head on the 4 EMA on the daily chart, and that's always, resistance, but I will be bullish above 149, and that is a retracement trade up to the 8 EMA and also R1. So I just want to put retracement here. Oops. All right, I'll put it in capitals. Okay, so we're going to be bearish below 148. You can see there's a much easier trade to the downside here. There's no moving averages, but we'll see if we can lift up and hit the 8 or not. Definitely weaker than the SPY. Let's go to the QQQs. QQQs is above the 8 EMA, so definitely stronger than NASDAQ. We're going to be bullish above 189, and you can see there's a trade from like here to about this simple 20 moving average, 190. And then, of course, if it could break above that, there's nothing up ahead for resistance. But you can see if it does start to move down, it'll kind of get tangled with all those moving averages. So bearish below 187.80 for the QQQs. Let's go to the NASDAQ futures. The NASDAQ futures definitely has a lot of moving averages above it. We're going to be bullish, though, above 77.50. We just started to lift off. It looks like some volume's coming in as well. And we will be bearish below 77.30 for the NASDAQ futures. Let's go to the Dow futures. Dow futures is weaker below the 8. And we're going to be bullish above bullish above 26,475. We just went above that, but we're going to have resistance there at that 8 EMA. So, watch that. If we could break above there, you can see there's a much bigger trade right there. So always look at the daily chart. That is my secret. Bearish below 26,400. Let's go to the oil futures. We're going to be bullish above 53.60, and we're going to be bearish below 53.10. Let me just get you that chart so you can kind of see it. Okay, so we keep hitting our head on this R1 level. That's why I'm going to be bullish above that 53.60. And then, of course, if we do go, we just had a huge volume bar. You see this one? Yeah, that's massive. So if we were to go below that, then that would be bearish, okay? But we are above that, but we keep smacking our head on this R1 person's pivot level. So that's really, really key. to watch if you want to trade oil futures or even oil stocks. I have USO on the list. I'll go over that in a moment. But let's go to gold futures. Let's move this up a little bit. You can see we have a lot today. So gold futures are kind of rounding here. We are only going to be bullish above 1512. That's a really, really key level. We need to break above that. If not, it looks like we're going to roll over. Bearish below 1505. We are kind of testing that level right now. We'll see which way this goes. I do have some gold stocks for you as well. GDX I'll go over in a minute. But let's just go over USO. Yeah, so USO, we're going to be bullish today above 1120. But just keep in mind this 8 EMA. It's going to move a little bit. But that's going to be a brick wall at first if we can break above that. So usually we go to the 8, then we pull back, and then the second test. If we could break above, or maybe that'll be tomorrow, then there's room to go to the upside to about that 1150 area. So maybe more of a swing trade. We'll be bearish below 11. Uber's got some Uber volume this morning. It is above the 8. Lots of room to go. Bullish above 30.50. Just started to move there. We have resistance at 31. Yep. Then, of course, if we can break above that, take it level to level. But that is the first big moving average. Bearish below 30.25 for Uber. All right. First Solar. Solar has news regarding tariffs this morning. It went all the way up to resistance. Yeah. So this is really key. Is it going to be a pop and drop scenario? I will be bullish above 62.50. However, will be bearish below 61.50 for a retracement trade back down. Nvidia also has volume this morning and lots of room to go. I posted this out earlier because we were at that 184 level and we are moving up. Let's see, we're at about 185 right now. So 185.67 is R2, person's pivot. So watch that. Yeah, but usually the $5 increments are pretty strong. In fact, let's see if there's anybody on the book. There's only 100 right there, but I have a feeling he'll probably refresh. That's what happens. Like they put 100 shares here. Not to make it look like they're selling a lot. Yeah, this guy right here. Oh, sorry. This guy right here in red. Bigger. See this guy? Yeah, only 100 shares. Like he's pretending he doesn't have a lot to sell there. But what happens is if you watch the time and sales window, let's see if he did refresh earlier. Let's see. Maybe not that much. A couple, yeah, see that? That's in the dark pool too. So you had more than 100. And if he stays there and people keep buying it from him, you'll probably see him selling and refreshing the offer. It's an iceberg order. You only see the tip of it. So we're going to be bearish below 182.50. Good eye training though. Keep that up and watch that when it gets close. Apple. We're going to be bullish above 227 and we're going to be bearish below 226. Oops. FRO. Frontline had actually it doesn't really have that much volume. They really gapped this up. Yeah, I put this on my list earlier, but it doesn't look like that much volume came in since then. But I will be bullish above 11 and bearish below 1074 for a pop and drop scenario. SPWR, another solar company this morning, and this one is actually weaker than First Solar as far as, you know, First Solar was way up here hitting all these, but this is definitely less expensive to trade. We'll be bullish above 1137 and bearish below 1112. I have not traded the solar stocks in a long time, but we used to trade them all the time. AMD, we're going to be bullish above 2920 and bearish below 28 75, excuse me. And of course, GDX. So we're in between a lot of the prints for GDX. We're above the 2702, 2728 prints, but we're below 2810, 2846. So yeah, it's a tough one. I like, obviously, when we're above all the prints or below all the prints, much easier to trade, but they will play print pong a lot of times. So if we do move above 2810, watch a print retest probably at 2846 area. So watch that. And in fact, I'm going to just change this 2845 from my target. And bearish below 2750. And if we do go below that, we could retest 2710 area. So watch that as well. Let's see, SDC. Sharon called this out this morning in the Java Pit. Yep, Smile Direct Club. I'm going to be honest and tell you, I have never traded this. It is an IPO, so it hasn't been out too long. I usually like to wait until I get a lot of data on my chart so I can draw some, decent trend lines. But here I just did this one trend line, bullish above 1550 and bearish below 15. Anybody in the Java Pit or Training Pit use Smile Direct Club by any chance? I have seen their offices, but I have not used them. No? Anybody? Just curious if you like it. Oh, you've seen the commercials, okay. But nobody? All right. Then it'll probably go up because they probably can have a lot more customers. Yeah, once it's saturated, I'm just kidding. But sometimes it works like that. But really nobody, huh? Okay. MU, let's move on. We're going to be bullish above 44.75 and bearish below 43.87. So Mary Beth is saying it's much cheaper than Align braces. Oh, there you go. But is the quality good? It's really important, okay, that you get good quality when it comes to braces. Yeah, I can't stress that. My brother-in-law is an orthodontist. So yeah, I know all about that stuff. Yeah. All right, everybody, that's it. Those are your whispers for Monday, October 7th. Until next time, happy trading.
No thinking, that's my secret. Gonna keep it my secret. My secret.